What is up, YouTube? We got a big day today. Not doing all this. Big shout out to ssonly.com. Joe, thank you so much. Everything got to me within a week. Got my Airaid cold air intake here. I think these are my BMR traction arms. Those are probably my BMR toe arms and the tunnel brace. Haven't opened any of the boxes. I want to unbox everything for you guys. I did open this one up, but I didn't open the other box. There's a box inside a box, inside a box, inside a box. Here's my MGW Shifters kit. Thank you so much, those guys over there. Again, hooked it up. I think I got it like 3 days after my order. Amazing. Still haven't opened that up yet because that's a pretty piece. And then I have my King Springs here, all of which are going on that guy back there, that little chunky boy. These are the Ssl King Springs, so they're like the mid-grade drop. I didn't want to go too low because I am going to be tracking the car and I don't want to have to worry about like not being able to fit a big tire back there. That being said, also going to work on this for Bree's Jeep if I have time. I'm going to give it a quick sand, pull off these Jeep letters, disconnect all the plastics and spray it with some bed liner and throw it on the Jeep because she hates that stupid grill that she has on there. This thing is looking nice. That's going to get worked on eventually. Chuck will be coming later? I don't know. I just woke up. I only had 1 cup of coffee. So Chuck should be here soon. He's coming with the rowdy CTS-v. I haven't got that on video yet, so we're going to make a little video of him pulling up when he gets here. Aside from that, let's get started. I'm going to start doing the cold air intake first, I think. Yeah, that's easy. In theory. I'm freezing. It's cold in here. It's about... I used to have a clock in here. Let's see what time it is. It's almost 9. It's 8:40. It's pretty chilly in Vegas. Ricky's coming over too in the MK5 Supra. Alright, we're going to do some quick unboxing because I would like to see what I got. I haven't opened anything yet. So let's go with this big guy. It's like Christmas in February. So we've got BMR drive shaft tunnel brace. We're actually going to do this today since I'm going to be underneath the car doing the shifter. So let's take a look at what this guy looks like. Let's not put that in my mouth. For those that don't know, a lot of the 5th gen Camaro stuff fits directly on the Chevy SS because they share the same platform. So, on this box it says 2010 and 2015 Chevy Camaro and also the 08 to 09 G8, which also happens to share a lot of the same parts. Go Holden, making it easy. Alright. I'm waiting to hear Chuck try to keep this car quiet coming around the corner. Awesome. Simple yet effective. Nice little piece right here. I've got everything in black hammer tone. I really like the look. Some people call it black vein. BMR calls it hammer tone. I'm digging it. So I'm just gonna leave that in the box though until later. Moving on. What else we got in here? It's a big ass box for 2 things. I think my box got wrecked. Tie rod ends. Tow rod, not tie rods. Can't even read yet. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see what these guys look like. So much foam. Woo! That's a chunky boy right there. I got the Heim joint ended ones. They sell the other one that has the center adjustment. I've had those. I had it on my Infiniti, my G35 that was built, and I don't know, I don't like that adjustment. For some reason, the lock nuts always came loose. So I went with this. It's got Heim joints on the end, very easy to adjust. They have it set up so you can just adjust the center shaft once these are bolted in. But the idea is when you take off the factory one, you try to exact match the holes. This way there is no issue with adjustment. So I might actually build like a little jig on my workbench here to get that matched up. I just drill right into it. It's kind of a cheater trick I used to do on my Infinity. Just put like a long sheetrock screw or wood screw through each hole, and then get the factory one, line that up, and then you just adjust the center shaft like you would at an alignment shop, and then lock down the nuts, and you're good to go. So let's put that away. We're not going to do these today. I don't think we're going to have time. Kind of cut short on time today, so I would at least like to get my cold air intake on and my tunnel brace. So that would be nice. Okay, that one's out. Next, I got this guy. Ugh, heavy. All right. Trailing arms or traction arms. These I got non-adjustable because they don't really provide for, I'm gonna cut my lip open if I keep doing that. They don't really provide for like alignment adjustment, so this is more for track use, wheel hop issues that I was having in my last video. So this should stop the earthquake from happening. And these are packed like crazy well. This is awesome. Razor blade down. All right, they're just being a pain in the ass. Let's cut this tape. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. See, I keep doing that. All right, there it is in all its glory. Does have greasable Zerk fittings on the end, so that's nice. Really, really stout. Like this thing's got some weight to it, so this should definitely help out. Less deflection. This is a very high durometer polyurethane bushing on the end. I do have some old grease from an old install, so I'll make sure I grease these babies up so they don't squeak so much, but they're not rubbery at all. It feels like hard plastic. So, very good. Cool. Pretty stoked on all this. Let's stuff all this back into the box here. Just like that. Cool. And that one done. We all know what a cold air intake looks like. Airaid. It's got a big old filter on it. This is actually what I'm gonna do first, so I don't want to unpack everything and then put back. But you'll get the idea in a moment when I install that. Okay. This little guy actually goes with the intake. There's this, excuse me, there's this little sound tube that they put, I think, on the 16s and the 17 SSs. The Camaros have them too. A lot of cars have them nowadays. The idea, I don't know what engineer thought this up, was to plumb a line from the intake into the cabin to, for some reason, give the driver that racy feel. I don't even notice it. Maybe I will once I cap it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure with the cold air intake it'll sound really nice. It shouldn't make a difference. I think it's stupid. I think it's just another part that's going to fail because there's a check valve in there. Otherwise you're going to get like a vacuum leak behind the mass airflow sensor. I think it's dumb. So delete time. I got this off of eBay. Some guy 3D prints these, really cool. Plugs the hole, and then you just put one of the pieces of hardware back through to hold it onto the firewall. This way your firewall doesn't have a leak. And then the new intake does not have the bung for it. It's a funny word. Does not have the bung, so I can just throw that away. I am going to keep a lot of my factory parts, just in case. You never know. But yeah, that's it. That'd been funny if that broke. Where is my razor blade? Did I lose my razor blade already? God God damn it.
Two hours later.
Back to business. Those are King Springs. I'm not opening that box up. You know what springs look like. This, on the other hand, is a very, very nice piece. MGW. Black. This looks like the upper portion. Please read this first. Rally Series. Okay, lots of instructions. Special mount here. Camaro arms. It's a lot of pre-installation, so definitely got to read the instructions. And then they provide you with some sound deadening foam, Dynamat, and a new boot. So, pretty cool. Hopefully we can get this knocked out today. This looks intensive. So I'll probably clear off the workbench and put this all together to lay out the instructions. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started on the cold air intake and we're gonna get some stuff done. All right, I'm not doing a DIY here. Intake comes with instructions. If you'd like to order one, hit up Joe, ssonly.com, and just do that. I am gonna record the install. I'm just gonna start pulling off all the factory stuff little by little and throw in the new one. So hopefully I can get that knocked out sooner than later because I'd really like to get my shifter installed today. So we're gonna knock this out first. Enjoy. This doesn't make any sense. So it says disconnect the negative battery terminal. Negative terminal is in the trunk. And then it says depress the 3 locking tabs on the positive terminal cover and remove it. Why would I just remove the cover? Like, what is that doing for me? That's stupid. So I'm just gonna go take off the negative in the trunk. Ever so gingerly with the deep socket 10mm. Well, if you didn't just hear that, Chuck's here. Trying to be quiet, coming up all quiet. Cutting the car off as he hits the corner. Too funny. That car's so loud.
Oh, you put an intake on?
Yeah, I want to do that right now.
Oh, I didn't know you had intake.
Yeah, I got everything.
I thought we were doing the shifter.
Yeah, well, I got that too.
I thought we only do the shifter.
Oh, no, I'm doing this too.
An intake?
Yeah.
Oh, intake's simple.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm just trying to read the instructions. I don't want to fuck anything up.
big ass fucking filter. That's a big ass fucking filter.
Yeah, there's no cap in here. Liars.
Oh, I got the same one. I have the same one.
This guy off.
When you go, you're gonna eat shit a lot.
Yeah, I eat shit a lot.
I mean, it takes you like a while to get.
I might just leave that fucking thing off. It looks so much better just looking at the motor.
Yeah, I put the same.
Everyone says take it off. It's like a heat dam. Like it just covers, it holds heat in.
I would. I'll leave it off.
Just leave it off. Okay.
I'm glad that I did the intake manifold. That was simple.
Yeah, just a pop. Oh, that's why I did tell you to take that off. Elephant dick intake.
Damn. You got room now. Where the fuck did that air duct go?
Huh?
Where did that air duct go? Nowhere?
What air duct?
Isn't that an air duct connected to that? Yeah.
I mean, there's airflow from down here,
Barely.
within here, and
That's super barely.
it's just supposed to take it out of the engine bay. That's all it does.
Just so it gets cooler heat instead of the engine bay heat.
Yeah. What an interesting layout for the sway bar. The sway bar is usually like the lowest point in the engine bay, but it's like up. It's interesting. Okay. Let me take off this stupid sound tube thing now. 10 here, 10 there.
What's the sound tube for?
It's
So you can hear it in the engine bay?
yeah. So you can hear it inside the car. It's a stupid thing that most manufacturers started doing to make you feel like you got a race car, and I'm like, but this is a race car. Why would you do that?
Can you hear?
I mean, it doesn't. I don't hear a difference. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
I just think it's stupid. Doesn't make any sense to me.
You need two-way in the back.
Yeah, I know, but they're like
It's just something to
12,
plug that?
12 millimeters, and then this one's a giant Torx.
Is there a way to plug that hole that you're about to plug?
Yeah, I have it. I
Oh,
have the
okay.
plug.
Oh, is that the plug you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, you know the good thing about your cars?
What?
All that's easy access.
Yeah.
CTS-v?
Hard.
Hard as fuck. Oh, that's super easy.
Yeah, but still, it's still a pain in the ass.
To jack the car.
I gotta pull the. I'm gonna have to like.
It's harder in a garage.
So this is what I bought on eBay to cap the sound tube. This is what Airaid gives you in the box. They don't show you instructions on how to cap it unless it was supposed to be capped like, and you just leave it sitting in the engine bay, which is stupid. So, like, I mean, that doesn't seem right either, like just shoving this into the factory hole. So, I don't know. What do you think? All right, so this is actually more of a pain in the ass than any intake I've ever done. It is on. I'm just doing the weather stripping. I had to pull that off because, of course, you know, I didn't read the instructions. I did that wrong too. And almost finished here. This is just, of course, everything's got to be a pain in the ass. It's like impossible to make these 90-degree turns with this stuff. And whatever, it'll do what it's got to do. Okay, sound tube is deleted, capped, intake's on, mass airflow sensor's plugged back in, vacuum line, I kind of ran it underneath these other ones here because it was popping up. Big ass filters installed. Take a look. Big ass filter. We'll call this the EDI, elephant dick intake. I gotta connect the battery again. Duh.
Yeah, get a bad boy a couple of revs, you know. Yeah, boy. I heard gas in air.
All the time. I can't get around this shit.
All right, cool. Airaid intake installed, done, sounds good. I'm sure it'll perform well. I'm sure I'll feel the car not hesitating so much under acceleration. Even at the speedway, I felt like it was starving, like it was getting suffocated. So this should make a big difference. I like how it looks. I'm gonna leave the engine looking just like this. I'm not putting that stupid cover back on. I'll just stick it on a shelf. Pretty happy with that. That makes a big difference in the engine bay. It looks a lot better. Chris in the car with the first mod everyone should do, cold air intake. So next we're gonna work on Chuck's car. I got a new battery for the GoPro, and then maybe my shifter when Ricky gets here later, because Ricky's got tiny hands. I need that shit.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Got them small hands.
We both ain't
Yeah,
getting
look,
that.
bruh. I can't fit my hand next to the transmission. You kidding me?
Oh, have you looked and see how you install it?
No, I got the instructions. We should read the instructions.